Prepare to be amazed as we uncover the surprising stories behind some of your favorite foods. Welcome to the world of bizarre food facts, where everyday ingredients reveal their strange origins and unexpected secrets. Imagine learning that the spicy kick in your favorite dish tricks your brain into thinking you're on fire, or discovering that the chocolate you love was once more valuable than gold. Join us as we delve into the top 30 bizarre facts about famous foods that will forever change the way you think about your meals. Number 30. Mushrooms can create their own wind. Mushrooms may seem simple, but they have an incredible way of spreading their spores. By releasing moisture into the air, they cool the surrounding atmosphere, creating tiny air currents that help disperse their spores. This self-made wind allows mushrooms to spread across great distances, showcasing their unique method of reproduction in nature. Number 29. Black pepper was once used as currency. In ancient Rome, black pepper was more than just a seasoning. It was so valuable that it was used as a form of currency. The spice became a key player in trade, used to pay taxes, debts, and even ransoms. Its high value made it a luxury item reserved for the wealthy, and its influence on global trade routes earned it the nickname Black Gold. Number 28. Watermelon is a vegetable. Watermelon is often enjoyed as a sweet, refreshing fruit, but botanically speaking, it's actually a vegetable. Watermelon belongs to the cucurbit family, which includes vegetables like cucumbers, pumpkins, and squash. This surprising classification adds a new layer of intrigue to one of summer's most beloved treats. Number 27. Cheese was an accident. Cheese was likely discovered by accident thousands of years ago. Early travelers stored milk in animal stomachs, which naturally contained the enzyme rennet. This caused the milk to curdle and separate into curds and whey, resulting in cheese. What started as an unintentional creation has since evolved into one of the most diverse and loved foods around the world. Number 26. Peaches and nectarines are the same fruit. The only real difference between peaches and nectarines is the texture of their skin. Peaches are fuzzy, while nectarines are smooth. Botanically, they are the same fruit, and it's not uncommon for a single peach tree to produce both fruits due to a genetic mutation. Their shared characteristics often surprise fruit lovers who think of them as completely different. Number 25. Avocados shouldn't exist. Avocados, as we know them, are evolutionary leftovers from a time when giant animals like the ground sloth roamed the earth. These animals would eat the fruit whole, dispersing the large seeds over wide areas. When these animals went extinct, avocados should have disappeared too. But thanks to human cultivation, they've continued to thrive, becoming a staple of modern diets. Number 24. Apples belong to the rose family. Apples may seem like a far cry from flowers, but they actually belong to the Rosaceae family, which includes roses, strawberries, and almonds. This family connection can be seen in the structure of apple blossoms, which resemble the floral cousins they're related to. The next time you bite into a crisp apple, you're enjoying a relative of the rose. Number 23. Cashews grow on apples. Cashews don't grow like traditional nuts. They're actually seeds that grow from the bottom of cashew apples, a tropical fruit. The outer shell of the cashew contains toxic oils, which is why cashews need to be carefully processed before they're safe to eat. The next time you snack on cashews, remember the unique plant they come from. Number 22. Bubblegum was a mistake. Bubblegum was never supposed to happen. In 1928, Walter Deemer, an accountant at the Fleer Chewing Gum Company, accidentally created the formula for bubblegum while experimenting with new gum recipes. The stretchy and fun gum we enjoy today was the result of his playful tinkering, and it became an instant hit. Number 21. Coffee was discovered by dancing goats. Legend has it that coffee was first discovered by Ethiopian goat herders in the 9th century. After noticing their goats becoming energetic and dancing after eating coffee berries, a local monk brewed the first cup of coffee to stay awake during evening prayers. And so began the global love affair with coffee. Number 20. Worcestershire sauce contains anchovies. Worcestershire sauce's signature flavor comes from a surprising ingredient: anchovies. The sauce was accidentally created in the 1830s by chemists John Lee and William Perrins, who left their sauce to ferment for several months. The result? A rich, complex flavor that has been a staple in kitchens ever since. Number 19. Chocolate was currency. The ancient Aztecs, cacao beans were so valuable that they were used as currency. The beans were traded for goods and services, with some people valuing chocolate more than gold. So, the next time you enjoy a piece of chocolate, imagine it being worth more than money. Number 18. Ketchup was once medicine. In the early 1800s, ketchup was sold as a medicine. Dr. John Cook Bennett, a physician, claimed that his tomato-based ketchup could cure various ailments, including indigestion and diarrhea. He even turned it into a pill form. Though its medicinal use faded, ketchup has become a mealtime staple ever since. Number 17. Peanuts are not nuts, despite their name. Peanuts are not true nuts. They're legumes. Peanuts grow underground, much like beans and lentils, and their classification as legumes often surprises people, especially since they're commonly grouped with nuts in snack aisles. Number 16. Caesar salad was invented in Mexico. Though it sounds Italian, Caesar salad was actually created in Tijuana, Mexico, by Italian-American restaurateur Cesar Cardini in the 1920s. Running low on ingredients during a holiday rush, he improvised with what he had, and the Caesar salad was born. It quickly became a worldwide favorite. Number 15. Carrots were originally purple. Before carrots were orange, they were purple, yellow, and white. It wasn't until the 17th century that Dutch farmers began cultivating orange carrots in honor of the royal family, the House of Orange. Today, orange carrots are the most common, but the original purple variety is making a comeback. Number 14. Pineapples were a symbol of wealth. In 18th century Europe, pineapples were so rare and expensive that they became a status symbol for the wealthy. People would rent pineapples to display at lavish banquets, and the fruit became a sign of luxury and hospitality. Number 13. Lobster was once peasant food. Lobster, now a luxury food, was once considered a poor man's meal. In colonial America, lobsters were so plentiful that they were fed to prisoners and servants. It wasn't until the 19th century that lobster's reputation transformed into the gourmet dish we know today. Number 12. Raspberries are related to roses. Raspberries belong to the same botanical family as roses, called Rosaceae. This family connection extends to other fruits like apples, cherries, and almonds. The prickly stems of raspberry plants are a clue to their floral roots. Number 11. Potatoes were once feared. When potatoes were first introduced to Europe, they were considered dangerous. Some thought they were poisonous because they belonged to the nightshade family, and their growth underground was viewed with suspicion. Over time, however, the potato became a dietary staple. Number 10. Vanilla flavoring comes from orchids. Vanilla, one of the most popular flavors in the world, comes from the seed pods of the vanilla orchid. The cultivation of vanilla is labor-intensive, involving hand pollination and a lengthy curing process, making real vanilla one of the most expensive spices. Number 9. Honey never spoils. Honey is one of the few foods that can last indefinitely without spoiling. Jars of honey found in ancient Egyptian tombs, over 3,000 years old, were still perfectly edible. The high sugar content and low moisture levels make honey inhospitable to bacteria, preserving it for millennia. Number 8. Almonds are seeds, not nuts. Though often referred to as nuts, almonds are actually seeds of the almond fruit, which resembles a small peach. The almond's botanical classification as a seed surprises many, given how it's commonly grouped with other tree nuts. Number 7. Bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't. Botanically, bananas are classified as berries because they develop from a single ovary and contain seeds embedded in the flesh. In contrast, strawberries aren't true berries because their seeds are on the outside, making them a surprising exception to the berry family. Number 6. Peppers can trick your brain. Capsaicin, the compound responsible for the heat in spicy peppers, binds to pain receptors in your mouth. This tricks your brain into thinking you're experiencing heat, even though nothing is physically burning. This is why spicy foods can make you feel like your mouth is on fire. Number 5. Garlic is a natural antibiotic. Garlic contains a compound called allicin, which has natural antibacterial and antiviral properties. During World War I, garlic was used as an antiseptic to prevent wound infections. Its medicinal properties have been recognized for centuries and are still valued today. Number 4. Black sapote tastes like chocolate pudding. Known as the chocolate pudding fruit, black sapote is a tropical fruit that, when fully ripe, has a flavor and texture remarkably similar to chocolate pudding. It's a healthy and natural alternative for those looking to satisfy their chocolate cravings. Number 3. Casu Marzu is a cheese filled with live maggots. Casu Marzu, a traditional Sardinian cheese, is filled with live maggots that help ferment the cheese. The maggots break down the cheese's fats, making it soft and spreadable. Though it's considered a delicacy, it's not for the faint of heart, and it's even illegal in some countries. Number 2. Tomatoes were once called poison apples. In the 18th century, tomatoes were believed to be poisonous. Aristocrats would sometimes die after eating them, but the real culprit was lead poisoning from their pewter plates. The acidity of tomatoes would leach lead from the plates, leading to illness or death. Number 1. Bread was once used to erase mistake. Before the invention of rubber erasers, people used soft bread to erase pencil marks. This practice dates back to the 1700s, when bread was more readily available than rubber. Bread erasers were effective, but often crumbled, leading to the development of modern erasers. That wraps up our journey through the top 30 bizarre facts about famous foods. From mushrooms that create their own wind to bread being used as an eraser, the foods we enjoy every day are filled with strange and fascinating stories. If you love discovering these quirky facts, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more intriguing insights into the world around us. Thanks for watching, and we can't wait to explore more together in our next video.